Hello, health issues, and welcome to your first day of distance learning. Before I get to today's assignment, I want to remind you of a couple of things. First, if you haven't submitted your goals writing worksheet or your decision making worksheet yet, make sure you do that as soon as possible, just because I don't want you to get behind in the learning that we're doing over the next month. To do that, I have electronic copies on Schoology attached to the assignment, so if you haven't started it yet, do it that way. However, if you do have the paper copy and have already started that, go ahead and finish your assignment on that paper copy. Just take a picture of each page of the assignment and submit it to the Dropbox on Schoology. It's the best way kind of to do that with the paper copies. If you still need to present your self-identity presentation for me, I'm going to have you present it to me over a Google Meet. So to do that and to set that up, I have this external website for you to use. It makes this process really, really smooth. I'll put a link to this page on today's update, as well as a link to it in the course materials section on Schoology. But when you get to this page, this is what it looks like. It's to set up any time you want to meet with me. And this just isn't for self-identity presentations. If you want to chat with me about something or you need help with something and want to do it face-to-face, this is where you would set that up. So you would choose the date you want to talk to me on, choose the time, and they're in 15-minute increments. So if I wanted to have a Google Meet with me at 11:15, that's the time that I would choose. Put your first and last name under the name section, and then use your school email. And the reason I have you use your school email is once you schedule the event, it automatically puts it into your Google Calendar, as well as my Google Calendar. So all you have to do when the Google Meet is going to happen is click on the event in the calendar, and that'll give you a link to the Google Meet. That's why this process is really smooth. That's why I'm using it. So go ahead and schedule that event. If you want to write something like self-identity presentation, or I need help with this assignment or this thing, you can write that in that field right there. Again, anyone can sign up for office hours with me. I'm available every day from 10 a.m. to 3:30. I'm also available on Schoology, so if you have any other questions about that, let me know. All right, today's assignment. What you're going to be doing, or where we left off before break, was on self-esteem. That's that third part of what makes a person who they are. So on Schoology, to get to the assignment, it's going to be in the mental health folder. Again, there's that office hour sign up link that I just went over. But in the mental health folder, you'll have these self-esteem notes, and we're going to use PlayPosit to go through these notes. Normally, I would have a guided note sheet for you to fill out, but instead of having you toggle back and forth between a video and a guided note sheet, I put it into PlayPosit for you to answer pretty much the questions that would be on your guided note sheet. So go through the video, answer the questions when you get to them. Some of them you only have one attempt, so make sure you're paying attention. A couple of them only have a couple events or attempts, so make sure that you pay attention when you're watching the video. Feel free to write something down if you want to. You can also take notes and PlayPosit, so that's where you would do that here. And I always recommend turning on the captions in PlayPosit. That kind of helps everyone out. I like to read them. It helps me process the information better. So again, you'll go through that. Once you finish the video and answer all the questions, assignment's done. That is all you need to do for this. On the next day that we will have class, I'll have another assignment where we will practice raising our self-esteem. So look forward to that. And again, if you have any other questions at any point throughout this distance learning process, feel free to contact me. Have a great day.